Hey, good morning everybody, Robert here. Just finishing up this kind of low-carb breakfast I'm having before I head out to Hollywood Casino to play a 1-2 session. Really looking forward to it. It's been over 3 weeks since I last played live. During those 3 weeks, at least the week I wasn't sick, I studied a lot and practiced those things I was studying online. So really looking forward to getting out and trying them in a kind of live setting. So let's do it. Let's go see how I do.
Yeah.
I thought about playing at the MGM today. As far as the vlog is concerned, it's visually much more appealing. It's fun to shoot there, especially compared to someplace like Hollywood Casino. But it's Friday afternoon, so it's going to be super crowded. The wait list is going to be huge. Food there is a pain in the ass because it's just so expensive and you have to wait forever to get it. So I figured I'd head out to someplace like Hollywood Casino where it's going to be a little easygoing and kind of laid back. I haven't played in a couple weeks, plus I'm coming off some significant losses. So I figured it'd be best to play in an environment where I didn't have to deal with all those distractions and I could really just focus on getting back to playing well. Plus, Hollywood Casino right now is running a pretty decent promotion. They're giving away $500 an hour for high hand. So they'll only get maybe 4 or 5 tables. Your odds of hitting it are much better there than at someplace, say, like MGM or Maryland Live, where you're competing against 30 or 40 other tables. So heading out there. I just got hit with a beef jerky craving, so let's pull over and get some road snacks. I've set some written goals for this session. I've noticed that I've recently become way too casual in my play. I'm just not taking the game as seriously as I once did. So I'm hoping that by setting some written goals and making a concerted effort to stick to them, it'll force me to take playing and improving much more seriously. And more importantly, to kind of focus on making the best possible decision at every moment in the hand. The goals that I set for today's session are pretty straightforward. Mostly things like sticking to pre-flop starting standards, implementing some betting versus checking strategies that I've been working on, staying patient, and like I said, mostly just trying to focus on making the best possible decision I can make at every moment, at every step of the way, in every hand. That's the main goal. Chipotle cracked pepper beef jerky, thumbs up. Thank you for your sacrifice, dead cow. I hope you died knowing how delicious you are.
Howdy, howdy, ho. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Just about to head inside and start playing, but I wanted to mention one more thing that I'm going to be working on during this session, and that's to be much less results oriented. This is kind of a new thing. Before I started vlogging, I never really paid any attention to my individual wins or losses during a session. I was much more focused on my hourly rate, but ever since I've had to start kind of publicly displaying my wins and losses, I've been much more kind of results oriented, and I need to rein that in because I think it's having a real negative impact on my game. So today I'm going to really focus in, and I know I've been harping on this a lot today, but really playing the best I can in each individual hand, not worrying about results. Results, I really can't control those. They take care of themselves. So just playing the best I can. That's what I'm going to look into doing today.
Howdy, 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 ho.
I've been playing for a couple hours, nothing real exciting to report. Been doing a good job of sticking to my goals, so that's good, and especially sticking to my pre-flop starting standards. I know I've been kind of talking about my pre-flop starting standards a lot. The reason is I've noticed that lately, as I've gotten kind of more confident in my post-flop play, I've been playing a lot of things like suited 2 gappers, suited 1 gappers, so hands like 10-8 suited, 6-4 suited, and that's good when everything's going great. when I'm playing my A game, I've got a good read on the table, things like that, it's fine to play those. The problem comes when I've been playing poorly, like I have been, playing those hands can just be a disaster when you don't have a good read on the table and things aren't going well. So I've been trying to tighten up a little bit, only play those hands when I'm playing my A game. That's the new plan there. Some of you have asked how my weight loss has been going, and it's actually been going really well, especially while I was sick. This sounds crazy, but I weighed myself the day after I got sick, and then the first day I started feeling better, and I had lost 8 pounds, so that's a lot of weight. But I've actually lost more than that, so that's been going really well. I've been doing kind of a low-carb diet thing, and that's been working out really well for me. I haven't been doing it quite as consistently as I would like, but it's working well. All done with poker today. Unfortunately, another losing session. Not a big loss this time, only $99. I know a lot of you are going to look at that and say, oh my God, you know, he's had 3 losing sessions in a row, but you just got to remember those 3 sessions are just a tiny blip on the graph. They're 3 sessions out of hundreds and hundreds of sessions. So that's why we have bankrolls, you know, so we can ride out these losing sessions like this. The more important thing is I felt like I played really well today. I really stuck to my goals, my pre-flop starting standards, some of the other strategies I was working on. I was able to implement them, but the cards just didn't go my way. Took a little bit of a loss, but feeling really good about my play. Really enjoyed being back on the grind, and looking forward to the next session. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and like always, thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.